Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn the main solo to Sweet Home Alabama. So this one's kind of all over the place, but just kind of stick with me. We'll go through it phrase by phrase. We're going to start down here on the open D string, hammering on to the 2nd fret. Then the open G. Then sliding from 2 to 4 on the G. Then back to the 2. So then you're going to start doing a lot of bends. I've bent it towards the floor on my first finger here. And it's kind of a half step, kind of a quarter step, and then a half step to a whole step. Hold it a whole step at the end. Then you open G string, 2nd fret on the D, open G a couple times again. A little bit of a bar in there. All right, next phrase sounds like this. Okay, so we're just going to slide from 7 to 9 on the G, then 8 on the B, then back to the 9, back to the 8. Then you can do a step and a half bend. So you need that to sound like that 13th fret there. Then a whole step bend, then 8 on the B, 9 on the G, back to the 8, slide 9 to 7 on the G. Kind of hit that 7 a few times, and then, which is just 9 on the D, and then 9 on the G, resolve into that 7. So I'll play the whole thing really slow for you. Alright, so the next phrase is the one we start getting all those quick little pull-off licks. It sounds like this. Alright, so we're going to slide to the 14th fret on the D string, 12 on the G, back to the 14, back to the 12. Alright, now you're going to start that little, you're going to pull off from 14 to 12. Kind of remember this lick, and actually how it's going to be picked the same way each time. You're going to pick an upstroke on the 14th fret, pull off to the 12th. Then play 14 on the D string. You're going to do that every time here. And then with a downstroke into another downstroke on the 12th fret on the G. So it's up, pull off, down, down. So we just did it once here at the 14th fret with the 14th fret on the G. Then you're going to reach up and do it twice. With the only thing that's different is the 17th fret is being played instead of the 14th. So we have this. Alright, now you're going to move the note to 16. Everything else stays the same picking and everything. And you can do it 5 times there. So we have once, twice, 5 times. Then once back on the 17th fret again. Alright, same pattern now, twice on the 14, and then 3 times on the 17. So you just got to remember that's the easiest way to kind of do it. It's the same pattern over and over again. It's just once on the 14, twice on the 17, 5 times on 16, then once on 17, twice on 14, and 3 times on 17. So just try to remember it like that. So after you finish the lick, you're going to have this little ascending thing. So that's a quick slide from 13 to 14 on the A, over to the 12th fret on the G. Then play 14, slide down to 12, back up to 14 on that D string. Then you can play 12 on the G again, 14 on the D. So now this ends with hammer on 12 to 14 on the G, 12 on the B, back to 14 on the G. And then kind of the same pattern here, but 12, hammer on to 15 on the B, 12 on the high E, back to that the 15 on the B. So we had this. All right, then we do a quick little hammer on from this next phrase. It sounds like this. All right, so that's pretty easy. So we're gonna quick little hammer on from 12 to 15. So you kind of continually pick that kind of in threes, kind of scattered threes actually, on that 15th fret on the high E. A little bit of nervous vibrato on there if you can get it. So then just a slight kind of quarter step bend at the 13th fret. All right, now we start this next lick. All right, so that's 12 on the high E, 15 on the B, back to that 12, and now this time, instead of just playing 12, 15, you're gonna play 12 to 15, but you're gonna do a whole step bend at that 15. And you're gonna do that 4 times. So we have 3, 4, and then you're gonna play 12, 13 on the B string, whole step bend at the 14th fret on the G. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for good measure, we're going to end it with another one of those 12, 15 bends. And then we start this lick on the way down. That's 12 on the high E, pull off 15 to 12 on the B, 15 on the G, back to 12 on the B. Then 15, 14, 12 on the G. 14, 12 on the D, pick 14 on the A, slide down to 12, and make it down to that 10th fret on the G string. All right, so now we have this kind of stuff. Kind of a long phrase, so we're gonna you hammer on 12 to 10 on the A string, then play a quick 12, 12 on the low E, is then back to that 10 on the A. So then do that again. Then you're gonna slide to the 14 on the A string from 12, then 12, 14 on the D, 14 on the A, back to that 12th fret. So that lick is kind of happening a couple times. All right, now we're going to play 14 on the D, 12 on the G. You're going to do that twice. All right, then we're going to do 14 on the G, back to 14 on that same lick we've did it earlier. 14 on the G, 14 on the D, to that 12. It's the same. We did that there and there. All right, sort of kind of piecing it together here. Then a whole step bend at that 14th fret to the 12th fret now on the B string. Then pull off 15 to 12 twice. All right, now you're going to slide with your second finger there from 14 to 16 on the G. And then 15, 17 on the B, 15 on the high E. Then whole step bend there like 3 times on the 17th fret on the high E string. And then it goes 15, 17, 15 on the B then 17, 15 again. So we have all together. So we had 15, 17, 15, 17, 15. All right, and the ending lick, which is just 12 on the B, 15 on the G, back to that 12 on the D, then go 15, 14, 12 on the G. Then 14, 12 on the D, over to the 12 on the G. All right, then everything kind of just breaks down a little bit, and there is a couple little licks after this. Kind of takes us back into the song. The first one is like this. So that's just kind of a 12th fret on the D, whole step bend there at the 14th fret, and then you kill it as soon as it gets up to the bend. And then pull off to the 12. Now you're going to go back to the 10th fret on that G string, slide up to 11, 12 on the D, 12 on the A. And then kind of lightly just pull off 12 to 10 on the A. All right, then we have these harmonics. So that's just the harmonic at the 7th fret on the D string. They're kind of palm muted. You're going to pick down up on the 7th fret there, harmonic on the D string, then once on the one on the 12th fret on the B string, then hop back here, 5th fret there on the G string. All right, so that takes care of all the main solo. Make sure you check out the video for the piano solo. It's pretty crazy. All right, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.